Shoot. No, the circle. No, the circle won't be broken. No, the circle won't be broken. Wrong one. No, the circle. No, the circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. I saw 55, 56. Okay. No, the circle won't be broken. No, the circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no fear inside. Fuck, close. No, the circle. No, the circle won't be broken. No, the circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. 'Cause I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. What a day. Yesterday, I had been experiencing some stuff for a while that was really, really, really dark. I just realized that. And I had major awakening yesterday. I'm going to get emotional on this. I've been fighting since the beginning of my life, it seems, as I know a lot of people do. And it's just fighting so many things. Fighting those we're born to, fighting those we're around, just fighting. And it's not fighting them to fight. It's just inside, fighting to be heard, fighting to be seen, fighting to be ourselves. I don't know how many others experience this, but I'm sure there's a ton out there. So I'll talk about that a little, because some big epiphanies have been happening lately, and yesterday was huge. And I was trying to write some things down this morning, so I keep glancing down to my side. I got my journal here, and I was just making notes because I really wanted to do a video today, because I woke up this morning. I can energetically breathe again. Last night I could energetically breathe, and it's been really, really heavy, and there was some darkness with me that was really coming out. And it's so important to me to share my truth and just the truth of what everything is and the perceptions, to help others find their way out of that darkness. And I'm so grateful for a good friend, Coral. Last night we talked, and it was nice because we were able to. That was one thing that was affected too, is relationships in all of this. And it's so nice to know that there's support, there's love as you're going through these things. And I feel again, light. I feel like I can touch my spark. Had a wonderful reading, and also attachment removal from Christina yesterday at the fair, and that really opened up some insights into things, and including where it was attached to. And I also had an awesome, I had my bars ran by Jessa at the fair, and that was a really nice experience because it really opened up a lot of softness inside, and even my throat chakra, I was swallowing and almost gagging the whole time because it was just being activated. But I went from there, and I knew I had to go to this place. I woke up yesterday morning. I knew I had to go to this place over by Green Bay. I'm not sure the whole name of it because I'm not great with names, but it's a shrine. It's where Mother Mary was apparition there. And now a bit of my backstory. Okay, I grew up Wisconsin, a Lutheran. I went to even parochial school, kindergarten through 12th grade. I got a good look at religion, and I've had a off and on again relationship over time, very much. And in the past number of years, especially the more I've moved away from church aspect and religion, I've really opened up to a lot more truths about what things really are. And so when we went to this place during one of my classes a while back, my shamanic classes, and I went there, and internally I had a bit of mockingness going on, quite a bit of arrogance because I've been fighting against all these things because this is what I was told to believe. So in my war, and it's a war against self, a war against everything that I haven't felt is right my entire life. And I am a fighter for justice. I'm a fighter for the right. If anybody who's known me throughout my lifetime, especially years back when there was a lot more personal contact, you know that I fight for what's right, and I'll fight for what's right for anybody. I support and I defend and I protect because that's me, and I love it. And I've really gotten off track for the past few years and really questioned myself. And I know I've made other videos before and talking about how relationships are here to teach us about ourselves, especially the partner relationships. And when we do have very powerful relationships, it opens up a lot of things. And this last one I had especially did in even more ways than what it did before. I've seen things and experienced things that I absolutely manifested because even though I know it came about subconsciously, there was a bit of consciousness that it's almost like those back whispers in the back of your mind that, you pay attention to some thoughts, but you know which ones I'm talking about. Ones that you might hear, but you don't really acknowledge, or you have a thought and it kind of sends it off into a different direction. And my thought, was an experience of entities and things because I'm not sure why. I think one question I've been wondering is this something we need to, something I've been driven to experience just because it's in my future, or is this something that I'm manifesting? So it's always that perpetual question of, especially psychic sight and things and knowing things and seeing things. I've been able to perceive a lot of lessons in my life way ahead of time. And it helps knowing, but yet it's still going through it fucking sucks. Just like for anybody going through really heavy things and these lessons that everybody goes through. And I've had so much darkness inside, and I don't know when this even kicked in, probably shortly after she left in November, that it even started before that. It was almost like this massive warrior just kicked in, and it's kicked in even more so. Like the intensity has been crazy, and lately it's been through the charts for myself. And there's a part of me that I've acknowledged it, and it is also a part of empowerment and feeling all this power. Except for there was I also knew that there was a part of it that wasn't okay because it was really intense and there was a lot of anger associated. So I was trying to use all that anger and just channel it into creative things, but I lost my touch with love. And it's strange to be disconnected. It really is. It's a weird place. It feels very strong indeed. But I know that that's not me. Not what I choose to be, not what I was born to be. But as I was reminded, that experience really helped me see. And it only makes me stronger. And I chose this stuff. I chose it during this lifetime, and I chose it before I came here. So how powerful is that? I am creator. Say it. I am creator. You're the creator. You're the creator personified as a human being. You're being human. We are being human. And we have to deal with all these things. And this world is not necessarily friendly. There's a lot of survival. The powers that be that run here love to keep us in that fear and in that separation and distrust. Can't even trust other people, let alone yourself. But yet we're told to trust the government and anybody else that has authority over us. Usually not for our highest and greatest good. There's so much fear. And so yesterday, after that spirit fair I went to and had those healings done, and I went to the shrine in Green Bay, I had a talk with the beings there, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, God, Holy Spirit. And when I was young, I could feel, I said I was in those parochial schools. When I was young, I could feel that, faith. But being told what to believe wasn't even an experience necessarily. And I've always questioned things so strongly. And I've become very angry at religions and at churches because of the control and the power that they just do with the patriarchy. And you can see all these things, but the essence of the message, that's what I heard yesterday. And I sat down in that chapel and I looked at Mary. And I prayed. I thought I forgot how to pray. And I prayed because I don't want to feel like this anymore or spread messages of hate or anger. I want to acknowledge anger and help people through it because we're going to experience it. We're human. We have to. And there's nothing wrong with it. It really isn't. But when we get stuck in that anger, or when different beings come to us and start feeding off of that anger and making us more angry and becoming something we are not, then it's not okay. You can get help. Make choices. I know in myself, I tried. I did so many things because I knew something was off, but nothing was working. And it's blowing my mind that the craziest thing was, still, it's weird to say, like, to come back to God kind of thing. I saw the light. That light is so powerful. And so loving. Every single person, I sure hope, can feel that God spark and that God divinity within. It brings peace. It brings love. It brings joy. I choose to live in joy. I choose my spark. I choose my true essence. And I keep wanting to say, I'm going to fight like crazy to maintain that. But the approach is wrong, because the more I fought to maintain that and fought to get to love and fought to feel again, the angrier I became, and the more that was feeding off of that. And it was this crazy cycle, and it was heavy, so dark. And now the choice is, I am still absolutely going to fight to be in that spark and be that spark. And to be that light, and to be that love, and to exude that love by being love and being joy. not at the expense of the dark, because we have to have those experiences to appreciate and to understand. My understanding now of these consciousnesses and these other beings, the ascended masters, is so much greater. And I can really take that into my heart and soul and understand it on a level I never could before. And it's knowing myself more. I can't put a definition on it other than I am joy. I'm getting back my spark. And it feels so good. Because this is what I'm meant to do, is share messages of light, of hope, life. Emotions kicked in on that one. So it's life. Usus vitae, for the experience of life. That's why you should just do things. Just do wild and outrageous things. Doesn't matter what you do, just do it. Go hug a tree. If that's weird to you, go do it. To experience life. I had the beards on to experience life. That's a part of me. It's a part of you. It's part of everything. Pardon me. And I'm also have other surprises that I know that I want to do to experience life, just to have the experience of life, because that's what we're here to do, is experience. And experience all the things, because it's through these trials and through these tribulations, whatever you want to call it, it's knowing yourself. And then when you finally have that epiphany, instead of trying to do something, or you're always chasing something to be something, because you get all the books to be happy and to be joyful and to be, instead of just being and making that choice. I am joy. I am powerful. I am in the light. Make those I am statements. Sing, dance. And when you feel the heaviness, be in it. Be aware of it. Be aware of it. It's all this self-awareness. And that's how you can tell the difference if you're being attacked by something or if you're just having an emotion. Self-awareness. How does it feel? If something feels off, get some help. It's okay. I promise. There's a ton of people out there, myself and billions of others, there to help you. Get through that darkness, get into the light, and find that truth. No more lies, no more arrogance, no more deceit, no more betrayal, no more fear, no more hate. Be in that light, man. It feels a lot better and it feels a lot more joyful. And from here, I chose today to just take some time and process what happened yesterday, because I'm so grateful for that experience, and I can't wait to go back, because it is so peaceful. It's so loving. And it's helping me find my truth in a much different way. It has nothing to do with a church or a religion, I'll tell you that. It's the truth of light and dark. It's the truth of good and evil. I'm going to choose the light, because I am. And that's my number one motherfucking sword of truth, is love. And that's my full intention, to spread messages with love and use my blowing up personality with my Uranus right on my horizon. She's an ass. Ha ha ha. Get it? Uranus. Ha ha. But it's learning that over time. It's taken me 42 years right now to get here. No promises. All I can do is my best and set the intentions to do everything I can with love. And I love you all. And I hope that this message helps. And there's absolutely going to be more to come. We're rising, baby. It's time.